What does limited funding mean in an NDIS plan? Limited funding means your NDIS plan may not cover all expected disability-related supports across the full plan period. Some supports may need to be prioritized. Essential daily needs should be reviewed first. Funding may not reflect current support needs. Evidence may need to be strengthened. A plan review or reassessment may be needed. Why might NDIS funding be limited? NDIS funding may feel limited when the evidence, goals, or support needs were not clearly explained during planning. Reports may focus on diagnosis, not daily impact. Current needs may have changed. Goals may not be clearly linked to supports. Provider recommendations may lack detail. More functional evidence may be needed. Common signs: NDIS funding may be limited. Limited funding often becomes clear when essential supports cannot be maintained or recommended. Services cannot be accessed. Therapy recommendations cannot be followed. Daily support hours run out quickly. Family or carers feel under pressure. Behaviour, safety, or health risks increase. Community access becomes harder. What types of supports can be affected by limited funding? Limited funding can affect daily living, therapy, behaviour support, home and living needs, and community participation. Personal care and daily routines, therapy or assessments, positive behaviour support SIL, SDA or home modifications, community access and social activities. How to review your plan when funding feels limited. Start by reading the full NDIS plan carefully so you understand what is included, missing or unclear. Check goals and funding categories, review plan dates and stated supports, list essential support needs, compare funding with real daily needs, identify missing evidence or gaps. Before using your funding, make a simple list of your most important daily safety and therapy needs so you can see whether the plan matches real-life support needs. How to review your plan when funding feels limited. Start by reading the full NDIS plan carefully so you understand what is included, missing or unclear. Check goals and funding categories, review plan dates and stated supports, list essential support needs, compare funding with real daily needs, identify missing evidence or gaps. How to prioritize supports when funding is limited. When funding is limited, focus first on supports connected to safety, health, daily living, and urgent disability-related needs. Prioritize personal care and safety. Focus on disability-related needs. Protect essential routines. Consider behaviour or health risks. Choose supports linked to NDIS goals. What to do. If limited funding does not meet your needs. If your plan does not meet current needs, document the gaps and gather evidence before requesting further support. Write down what support is missing, collect updated reports, ask providers for recommendations, record risks and unmet needs. Consider a plan reassessment. Evidence that may help when funding is limited. Strong evidence should explain how disability affects daily life and why the requested supports are needed. Functional capacity assessments, therapy or provider reports, carer or family statements, incident or risk records, quotes from providers. How to explain limited funding in a review or reassessment. Use clear, respectful language that focuses on support needs, functional impact, risks, and participant goals. Explain what the current plan does not cover. Describe daily impact clearly. Include changed circumstances. Connect requests to NDIS goals. Show what may happen without support. Common mistakes to avoid. When funding is limited. Common mistakes can make limited funding harder to manage, especially when supports are used before priorities are clear. Avoid spending without a clear plan. Read the full NDIS plan carefully. Do not rely only on diagnosis. Collect evidence before problems escalate. Track unmet needs, support gaps and risks. Prioritize safety, daily living and goal-related supports. When limited funding may create higher risk. Limited funding may create higher risk when essential disability-related needs are not being met safely or consistently. Personal care needs may be missed. Behaviour risks may increase. Carers may become overwhelmed. Housing stability may be affected. Health or communication needs may go unsupported. Can you request more NDIS funding? You may be able to request a plan reassessment if your current funding does not reflect your disability-related needs. More funding is not guaranteed. Updated evidence is important. Explain what has changed. Show current risks and gaps. Connect supports to goals and outcomes. How providers can help. When funding is limited, Providers can help explain support needs, document gaps, and prepare practical evidence for review or reassessment. Write clear support reports. Explain functional impact. Identify unmet needs. Document risks or changes. Link recommendations to NDIS goals. How to use current funding. More carefully. Effective care supports participants with respectful, emotionally centered behavior support, focused on dignity and real-life needs. We focus on the person behind the behavior. We support calm and respectful communication. We work with families and support teams. We connect support with participant goals. We provide practical strategies for daily life. We focus on dignity, rights, and emotional safety. Support should feel human, clear, and connected. Limited funding and reasonable and necessary supports. NDIS funding decisions usually depend on whether supports are disability-related, goal-focused, effective, and reasonable. Explain disability-related need. Show how support helps goals. Include evidence of benefit. Describe risks without support. Keep requests practical and specific. How effective care can help. Effective care can help participants and families understand support gaps and explore practical next steps. Person-centered NDIS support help identifying support needs, daily living, therapy, and PBS options. Support connected to participant goals. Clear, emotionally centered guidance. Moving forward with limited funding. Limited funding can feel stressful, but it does not mean there are no options. Start by reviewing the plan carefully, identifying essential supports, and documenting any unmet needs. Strong evidence can help explain why more, different, or updated supports may be needed. Seeking guidance early can also make a review or reassessment feel clearer and more manageable.